How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito. Sensei, who are we checking out today?
Man, today we are nervously preparing to check out Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness official time trailer. Oh my goodness, just the name of it sounds like it's going to tell us everything that's going to happen. If you guys are not new to the channel, then you will know that we try to stay away from a lot of the second and third trailers of these movies, but the fact that is that we watch TV and we go to the theater periodically. So we end up seeing a lot of these trailers anyway. So we might as well watch them here on the channel for you guys as well.
Yeah.
We love you guys and we suffer in silence for you. But yeah, man, this movie is highly anticipated. This is next week, actually. Yeah, this movie comes out next week. That's
next week,
insane.
Man. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm ready to jump right into this and just freaking dive. I don't know if I'm prepared for what we're going to see in this next 31 seconds.
Man, it's going to be amazing and heartbreaking at the same time. Let's get it.
Strange. It's time. In 10 days, nothing can prepare you.
Whoa!
Everything you've ever known led you to this moment.
Stephen Strange. The Illuminati will see you now.
Marvel Studios, Doctor Strange, rated PG-13, seed and premium large format and IMAX, May 6th.
Oh my God.
Is Wong going to die? I feel like he's going to die. I feel like he's going to die, bro.
Big R.I.P. to Wong. If anyone dies in this movie, it's going to be my guy Wong. But at the same time, I don't think they're going to take him out, only because it seemed like from the little bit that we saw of him in Spider-Man No Way Home and in Shang-Chi that he is going to have a big role in doing something in the whatever is going to be happening in Phase 4. And so I don't want him to die, but I feel like if anyone does, it would be him, and obviously other members of the Illuminati like Mordo. That guy's probably gonzo. Mordo is gonzo. Wanda is taking out a lot of people, and if it's not Wanda, it's going to be that big monstrous thing that we saw in the trailer in the second official trailer.
So
this one wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was not as spoilery as I thought it was going to be
at all either. But do you think that's the Mordo we know, or do you think that's a different version of Mordo?
I definitely think that's our Mordo.
Yeah,
because like this, why, but
for some reason, I just thought about like, damn, could this be an alternate version of Mordo?
Oh, 100%. It could be. And like, it wouldn't even be surprising if it was a different version of Mordo. But I just feel like the way that we left him and the path that he was on, it just feels like it would be the right place for him to end up there. Out of anywhere he could have ended up, it feels like he would have ended up being near the Illuminati and knowing the stuff, because he was so mad about what the Ancient One did in Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? He was like furious about that. It's so much so that it literally turned him to the dark side pretty much. Well, at least from what we saw, because he did take that one, but we don't know if he's been smacking sorcerers.
Yeah, he might have been
or not.
That's why the Illuminati found him. Like, hey, yo, bro,
exactly.
Like, what are you doing? You're going too far here. Okay.
And then not to mention when, once aliens and all of this stuff really come out of what's going on and he understands all this different stuff. We don't know if he went off a planet at all at some point or anything. We don't know how anything has been got blipped. And we don't even, maybe when he got blipped or when the blip happened, he didn't get blipped. And then in that time, that's when the Illuminati came and scooped him up.
Yeah,
and they're most likely in some pocket dimension similar to the TVA, so time might move differently there as well. So he could have been a part of that Illuminati for even longer than we think. And I think that even raises the question: did any Illuminati members get blipped? Like, there's just so much stuff that comes with this movie, and 2 hours and like 6 minutes to get it all. It's so nerve-wracking, but I am pumped.
I think this is going to be, I don't know. A part of me wants to say it'll be one of the best movies of the year. Part of me does.
But on the
But
other
Marvel
hand,
doesn't make movies like that. They make cool movies
mm,
that are fun and enjoyable and awesome and epic,
yeah,
but like movie of the year, Spider-Man, the latest one, almost.
yeah, that was
It might
very
have been my
close.
favorite movie of 2020 now that I'm thinking about it, but
Nah,
you know
we
what I
got
mean?
Dune last year too,
But
though.
yeah,
I
we
don't
had
know.
Dune.
I don't even
Like those
know.
are
It's really
cinematic
hard.
like
Yeah,
art, like pieces of art,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I want to say that for like Marvel movies as well, but they're just different movies. And
Mhm.
you know,
But we can definitely agree that they're trying to get to
yeah,
that place, though.
I
And
think
it
so.
seems like if anything can do it, it
Especially
could
Moon
be
Knight.
this movie. Yeah, Moon Knight.
Because Moon
Yeah,
Knight's
for
definitely
real.
pushing that boundary. It was like, you know what? Yes, this is a Marvel movie, but we're also here to tell very powerful stories with impactful characters and emotions that we haven't really seen in
And I
anything
feel like
else.
we're getting that for
Yeah.
sure from the only because of especially if you think about what we got from WandaVision.
Mhm.
And that was really emotional, like and the things that happened and the fact of what Wanda really went through. I mean, don't get me wrong, it did kind of drag it out and it definitely needed some more
Yeah.
substance and weight to it, but it was still a great
It was a
show
good start.
overall. Exactly. And not only was it a good start, but it also really got us to understand how Wanda feels about
Mhm.
everything when we're going into this movie. So, and this is just as much Wanda's movie as it is Doctor Strange's movie.
Yeah.
Like they're both on the cover, and she's not like she has been kind of smaller than him, but not a lot on any of the posters. Like everyone has been getting some time to shine, and these trailers, she literally has as much screen time as he does. Like
Yeah.
because we've seen so much. We've seen her and her other Wanda self. You know what I mean in the trailer before. We've just seen a lot of different things when it comes to both Doctor Strange and Wanda, the Scarlet Witch.
Mhm.
So it feels like, man, like 2 hours just doesn't even feel like it's possible to get everything in that we need.
They have to
But
start like immediately, bro. Like there's no shot.
immediately, and this, but like we said, still, it does seem like they have what they need to do to get that movie of the year status
Yeah.
because it's all new stuff, real emotions. We saw how What If was with Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Like that was emotional.
That was awesome. I can't express enough uh what if did for me
Mhm.
creatively and just kind of like thought process type stuff when it came to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially because I'm sure some of what we're going to see in that show is going to be in this movie. uh
Exactly.
at least that's what it seemed like, especially with Doctor Strange's girl coming back. I'm pretty sure that her coming
Mhm.
back is those flashbacks that we do see, or those different versions that we do see within what if, or they
And one of
somehow.
the versions of her works for the Illuminati as
Yeah,
well.
I was
So
gonna say that's
that's
the other thing. Um, so I'm very curious to see what this movie's gonna do. I'm excited. I'm pumped. It's a week away. It's gonna be a good one.
oh yeah, I am superbly hype. I saw something. No, I didn't see it. Remy saw something on Reddit, I think, and it was of the like a popcorn box,
Mhm.
but it was
Oh, I
the
saw that.
freaking
Yeah,
yes, bro. Oh my gosh. If that's
I
what,
would have bought
yeah,
it.
yeah. If that's what's
$100,
coming, if that's
maybe.
what's coming out, opening night or any of that stuff, I need it 100%,
Mhm.
2,000%, 3,000,000%, because I already know, like I'm more pumped for this movie than I was for Spider-Man No Way Home. And then that Thor Love and Thunder trailer that we got, Loki got me even more pumped than I am for this, but not really at the same
Yeah,
time. This movie, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, is going to be next level. I mean, they name dropping Illuminati already in the trailer, so they're definitely trying to get us caught up to date with everything that's happening.
yeah. And on that note, man, I know we've been saying this for almost an entire year. This movie is gonna really show us what's gonna be happening in the future of the MCU. Like this is going to
Yes.
be the one that hopefully after we watch, we're going to have an idea as to what's going to be happening, kind of moving forward. Who's the big bad of the MCU for the next massive Avengers movie? And I think this is going to be
Mhm.
the start of a huge transition into another Avengers movie rather than the solo movies that we've been getting. Obviously, we still have Thor, Ant Man, but after that, we're kind of getting some shade. We're not a whole unsure. We're kind of unsure about what's
Yeah,
going to happen after that. Obviously, we have like
and Black
Fantastic
Panther as
Four,
well.
Oh yeah, we have Black Panther, we have Blade, but like,
Mhm.
you know, who's the next big bad? That's the
Like,
big.
what's
That's
really
like what's really going on? Who's behind the scenes that we're not privy to?
like? I mean, when is Kang coming in?
That's true.
That's really another question. It's like, when does Kang come into the fray of everything? We saw
Mhm,
him way earlier than we thought we would see him, and we haven't seen him since.
mhm,
And that's kind of awesome. But at the same time, it's like, man, give us just a little bit. And then we just saw him like with the jacket that was in Moon Knight with the Pharaoh
mhm.
Ramatut headdress, I believe is what it's called. That he had on the jacket. And it's like, bro, like just give us a little bit. I can't wait to see King the Conqueror in full live action CGI goodness.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait. Um, let us know how you guys are feeling down below. Are you guys excited for this movie? We're pumped. Give us
Oh
your
yeah.
guys' thoughts of what you're looking forward to within the MCU, what you're looking forward to with this movie. We want to know.
That is right. And before we head out of here, memberships are now active on the channel. So make sure you guys go ahead and join if you can to support everything we do here. And you will be able to get members only badges, channel emojis, and a lot of other special perks. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. And we hope to see you on the next episode of Marvel Bros.
Oh yes.
Excelsior.
Peace. To support Marv Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update,
And on today's pop culture news update,
on today's pop culture news update,